Hello, this is John Locke, and do-it-yourself SEOers, we need to have a serious talk. What's inspiring this video today? This video is all about why you should not use the disavow file in Google, and I'm gonna lay out some reasons. Now, I know that I did a video very recently about this, but I could have this video made like once a month, every month, and it would still be relevant. I'm going to tell you why. What's inspiring this, I saw in the Reddit SEO forum where I go a lot to find questions to answer for these videos. But somebody was saying, hey, like I use Moz, and it said like 30% of my links incoming had a high spam score. Should I disavow these links? You know, but the tool could be SEM Rush with the toxic links. It could be any number of SEO tools that say, oh my God, these links are toxic. People think that these so-called toxic or spammy links are affecting their SEO. The truth of the matter is, Google has said, Google representatives have said straight up, they do not count these. They discount spammy links. They have a pretty good idea of what links they should count and which ones they shouldn't count. You should not use the disavow file unless you have been involved in some sort of link scheme or you've paid a shady SEO company to build a bunch of links. If you are just accumulating links on your own through scraper sites, or if they're directory sites or whatever it is, and you're not paying somebody to build basically black hat links, don't use the disavow file, because the disavow file does nothing. A lot of SEO people that actually have done SEO for more than one site will tell you this straight up. The disavow file is an admission of guilt to Google that you have participated in buying links or some sort of link scheme, or you've bought black hat links from someplace and you want to get rid of them. It is definitely an admission of guilt. If you just are accumulating links from normal web activity like scraper sites, like if you have directory links, these aren't spammy links. And I don't care what SEM Rush, I don't care what Moz tells you, they're not spammy links. Do not disavow them, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot by disavowing these links. You don't want to do that. Google already knows what links are spammy when it comes to that. And basically they just give them next to no value. I can tell you with 100% certainty, look at any SEO company that's in a large metropolitan city that is ranking like either 1 or 2, number 1 or number 2, and you will find that their link profile is way worse than yours. And there's a lot more spammy links, and some people have built intentionally spammy links to their sites to try and knock them off their game. I can tell you with a certainty, the disavow file doesn't do anything positive for you. The only thing that it can do for you is negative. It's going to tell Google like that you're probably engaged in black hat activities. It should be the nuclear option. The disavow file is the nuclear option for stuff. So let me go into a little bit why I think people do use the disavow file. And like I said at the top of the video, I think a lot of you that are using the disavow file are not SEO agencies. I think it's a lot of people who are doing SEO on their own. And I think what you're doing, correct me if I'm wrong, you can leave it in the comments below if I'm off base with this, but I think a lot of you are reading the advice that your SEO software tool like SEM Rush or Moz or Ahrefs or whatever tool that you're using, it points out some of these links are spammy, and it gives you an option for setting up a disavow file. Then you read some SEO gurus article on using the disavow file. It's not something that I would use. Most of the time people are using the disavow file because they experience a sudden drop off in rankings, or their rankings have gone down over time. And instead of looking at their actual content and the rest of their link profile or their competitors, what I think a lot of you are doing and I'm not saying this to be mean, I'm not saying this to be harsh, but this is true, I believe. I think a lot of you are not looking at your competitors and seeing if your competitors are actually matching the search query better than you are. I think everybody thinks that their content is #1, A+ content. The truth of the matter is, not every piece of content that is 2,500 words long or 3,000 words long is high quality content. A lot of it is just long for the sake of being long. And I'm going to challenge you, if you look at your actual competitive queries which you're losing rank in, look at your competitors and tell me what the purpose of those pages are, your competitor pages in the top 10 that are outranking you. Tell me what write down, look at each page, write down the elements on the page, write down the things that you see that are similar about each page, and write down the purpose of each page and what the intended user action is of each page. What goal is the user trying to complete at the end of this page? And then look at your own page that is going head to head with those. Tell me if your page fits the pattern or not. And I will tell you that probably 80% of you are falling off in ranking because your page doesn't match the pattern of what your other competitors have, and it doesn't fulfill the search intent of what people are looking for. So don't look at spammy links as the reason why you're falling off. Another reason too, you just might not have enough good links pointing toward your site, and that might be why your competitors are busting your chops. I mean, that might be why they're beating you. So content and links, maybe the UX and the design on your site is just not up to par at this time anymore. These are 3 reasons that could really be the reason why you're experiencing a drop-off, and not just because Ahrefs or SEM Rush or Moz or whatever it is telling you that you have spammy links and that you should file a disavow file. Fact of the matter, don't use the disavow file unless you have bought black hat links, and even then be prepared to have a drop-off. Using the disavow file is more harm than good. It's basically telling Google that you are a criminal, so do not use it. Once you use the disavow file, Google looks at your site differently. I would not use it unless it's absolutely the nuclear option. Look at all the things that I talked about before that. Look at the search intent of your page versus your competitors' pages that are actually ranking. Look at the design of your site. Look at the backlink profile of your site minus these so-called spammy links that your tool is telling you about. And look at the actual content of your page. Remember that high quality content is not just a 2,500 word article for the sake of being long. A high quality content page means that people can get what they came for, they can accomplish the goal that they came for, they get the information that they came for, and not the information maybe that you necessarily want to give them, but it gives them the information that fits the pattern of the rest of the search engine results page for that particular search query. If you have a question about this, I would love to see a follow-up comment down below. I have thoughts, maybe you have questions. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. I'm here publishing SEO videos every single day, and I would love to see you subscribe. And like I said, we're here for the manufacturing and industrial space. And that's all I got for now. Peace out until the next video. Bye.